Okay, I'm locked in. Every single day I be locked in. Focused all the way, man, I'm locked in. From the time I wake, I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay. I say ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climb, then we gonna keep ducking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I say ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climb, then we gonna keep ducking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I said it's getting hotter out that flame I came. They try to stop me, straight up block me through that pain. I've gained a newer way, pursue my rays. Look, I don't cry no more. I just load up my mind and let my grind go show. Cause I'm locked in. Every single day I be locked in. Focused all the way, man, I'm locked in. From the time I wake, I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Let's play. Sorry, ain't no conforming. They'll know when I come for them. They don't know what I'm forming. They get low while I'm soaring. Ain't nothing about abnormal. Low, no, he abnormal. Bad for you, ask for who doubts I shout. I'm asked for you. No debate, I flow grade 8. Luckily, they with me now. Sit back, watch a procreate. I spit raps that'll glow through hate. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. I'm locked in. Every single day I be locked in. Focused all the way, man, I'm locked in. From the time I wake, I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Let's play.
Welcome back to another episode of Sip to Tally Films. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to address a few things that were said in the presser, and the actual video call line is open. So that's the pin, well, not pin, but that's the link I have up there. It'll say StreamYard in it. So, some people didn't get a chance to, voice their opinions yesterday. So I'm trying to give them an opportunity to do that today. Yesterday was straight phones. Today is a little video. And if we don't have video, people that don't want to show themselves on video, that's fine. I can talk about what I need to talk about and, raise up out of here. And I know I'm a little bit earlier, but I was sitting here and I couldn't really start another project without, stopping to do this. So I just said, I'll just go ahead and go live now. My other project is looking at some good football from somewhere else and doing videos on that. So for the second channel, that's what the other project was. I go find some good football from somebody else's team and put that on the second channel because, watching what we did this morning was upsetting, to say the least. It was really upsetting, to say the least. I got through about the first half, and then I was like, I'm through. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. So I just gave you most of what I saw on Twitter, good and bad, because it was, one or two good things in there. But to watch it, live during the game, and then to go back and watch the all 22, and then to hear some of the stuff that was said today at the, like what Damon just said. Damon alluding to what I was about to say. For him to say that, I was like, bro, what are we doing? What exactly are we looking at? We can't be watching the same stuff. We just really can't be watching the same stuff. I don't understand how, unless he's just trying to throw people off. I don't understand how he's seeing what we're seeing. Maybe it's, his strategy is don't give the other team nothing to whatever, but Andy Reid said the same stuff, similar. That's a good team, such and such and such. Andy Reid knew he had this in the bag. He knew he had this in the bag, which was crazy. So before we get into, the few things I pulled from the presser, again, the phone line is open. If you want to click that link, and it'll take you there. It'll take you to the waiting room to come up. But for now, I'm gonna go through these few things from the presser real quick. Let me do my shout outs, man. Let me do that. I don't want to act like I'm new to this. Do my shout outs. Shout out to it was a bunch of people in here before I even started. So I made this live right around noon or a little after noon. Matthew came in early at 1:17 before while I was still working. Talking about fixing the Ravens. Then Sebastian was here super early. Country dropped 3 or 4 messages, way before time started. Right before we got in here. Oh, MJ was in here as well. Urban Closer. He said start over from the top. I say let Chris tell jokes about the Ravens at half. Hey, that might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. Then Z came in once we started. Says what's good. Chris came in too. Cam as well. Ravenville. Klotz in the building. Dwayne is locked in. Brent. Let's see who else. Wycliffe says, what's up, coach? Let's see. Matt, what's good, Matt? Matt's locked in. Raven 06. Brent says, bring back Mike McDonald. We wish. They ain't gonna let Mike McDonald go no time soon out there. No time soon. His curse say, fire this man to the sun. The press or slip talk with Tef. Hey, man, that thing is whatever. It is what it was. It is what it was. 14 easy was good. Harsh remind me of Coach off the movie One Boy with the green playbook. But at least he had some good plays in that green playbook. Brando got lucky, says some bums, coach. Some bums. What up, Star Les? Appreciate you for coming through. Brill says, hey, coach, what's good with you? What's good? Chandler. I ain't did one yet, Chandler. But trust me, I'm this close. I ain't did one yet, but trust me, I'm this close. I'm this close from doing one. What up, Jared? Appreciate y'all. Let's kind of dive into and again, the thing to join the show, it is in there. It's in there. Let me see where it is again. If you want to join the show, if not, that's fine. It's all good. I appreciate y'all for even just showing up just to watch. Let me find that link. Where that link at? Where's that link? What up, Jose? Where is that link? I don't see that link. It was up here earlier. Matter of fact, I'll just do it myself. Forget it. Just do it myself. Copy. Paste. All right. If you want action, get some action. But let's start with this. These are some of the things that was y'all asked at the presser, and these are his answers, and I'll kind of elaborate once I read through the question and the answer. So the question is specifically with Lamar Jackson's injury, do you have any update with that? And do you expect him to practice on Wednesday? Do you expect him to play on Wednesday? And this question was from Jameson Hensley. And John said, yes, we have a pretty good feel on all the injuries with different guys right now and where we're at. I'm really not commenting on those today, which we know he normally don't comment on injuries, so this is nothing new. We'll comment on later in the week a bit more. I can give you information on Broderick Washington and Numney Madubuike. And this is something that I kind of felt coming. I even said it last week that Numney is going to be out for the year. That's going to be a year-long IR. And then Broderick Washington will not be year-long IR. It'll be 4-week period. So we lose Nnamdi Madubuike for the rest of the year, which is something I kind of felt coming. Feel bad for him, man. I really feel bad for him. I don't know if it's career ending, but season ending IR with the neck injury is scary. Because you know, playing this violent game, you still want to have your quality of life. If you have children or whatever, you know, down the line, you want to be able to play with your kids and not be at a point where they can't touch you for fear of injuring you. You know, other things kind of take priority. Even though you may leave a massive amount of money on the table, your health is more important than any dollar amount. So, you know, even though we upset and mad about our team being 1-3, my thoughts and prayers do go out to Nnamdi Madubuike because he has a tough decision to make, you know, concerning his lifestyle and his livelihood. So, whatever he decides, I'll back him. Whether he comes back and plays or not, you know, he's good in my book. His health is more important than any dollar amount. I could just leave it at that. Now, when you know he was asked about Lamar, now I do need to change my tune because I, for one, thought that Lamar might not be as hurt as he was. I thought, you know, I felt like he was a little banged up. He was like, look, we ain't gonna win this, and we ain't blocking nobody. I'm gonna sit this one out. But seeing the way he moved and seeing the way, like, I think he hurt for real. Not like long, like season injury hurt, but I don't think he playing Sunday. I really don't think Lamar won't be back till after the bye week. That's where we at. That's where I'm at. I think we get Cooper Rush Sunday versus the Texans. I think we get Cooper Rush next Sunday or whatever it is versus the Rams. And we get the bye week. And I think whoever we play out that bye week, that's when Lamar will be back. That's my 2 cents. Again, they did confirm that Bro has a grade 2 something, so he's probably out as well. It's really tough times around here. It's really tough times around here. But let's go to the second thing. Let's go to the second. All right, this question is from Brian Wacker, and it says, with Derrick Henry only having 4 carries in the first half, I think he had 8 for the game. You talked about this last night. Some of that is dictated with 2-minute situations, etc. Is that an area where you guys need to have more of an emphasis on execution? And that question was from Brian Wacker. And John replied, yes, we need more players on offense. We've been in the 50 play range, so that's the biggest thing. You need more plays. So for the past 4 games, we've not won time of possession. And y'all know time of possession is big for us. We have not won time of possession in a game yet. Even the game we won, we did not win time of possession. We had a bunch of big plays and scored quick. We didn't win time of possession. Goes on to say you need more consistency and definitely running the ball as part of our plan in that game. And we didn't do it. We just didn't do it. So part of it is with 2 or 3 series, we got in some drop back situations. We got in some drop back situations there and got knocked off the field. We had 2 delay of game penalties, which is, in my opinion, not really excusable. Especially with the play being directly sent to the quarterback. Get the play in, get it out. And you've given him the freedom to make checks at the line of scrimmage. You've given him that freedom. So get the play in. You trust him. Let him do what he needs to do. Let him do what he needs to do. Because sometimes, like, Todd not going to always make the perfect play. And with Lamar having the ability to change stuff, he sees stuff on the field. Lamar can get you in better plays if the OC don't call a good play that fits what the defense come out in. But you got to put him in a situation where he can do that. You got to get the calls out. You got to get them out consistently. You got to get the calls out. You can't just be behind the 8 ball and put him back in that Greg Roman state where he breaking the huddle with 5 seconds left. That just, You just can't do it. You can't do it. It ain't gonna work. But to go on, he says then we threw a couple of screens. We hit some screens, but we didn't execute on those screens. And the next thing you know is a 3 and out, a more legit 3 and out when you have an opportunity to run the ball like you want. You don't have an opportunity to run the ball like you want to. And he also says, but yes, running the ball with Derrick Henry, running the ball with Justice Hill, that was good too. And we were breaking some tendencies with that. We like that too. Those are things that have to come together in a way that is just cohesive. When you start the building, it's behind my building a little rhythm on offense. We've scored some points, but this game exposed us in terms of doing a good job with some of those things. And at this point, the back end of that conversation to me was coach speak. He was just spewing stuff to make that hour go by and not really say much of anything. But before I go on to our third point, we do have our first caller in, so let me pop them in real quick. What's good with you, my boy?
What's up, Coach? How you feeling, bro?
I'm getting more and more PO the more and more I read and see different stuff, on the screen. How you feeling about it?
Man, listen, I don't pay attention to Harbaugh's press conferences. It's the same thing over and over again, man. Like, how many times do we gotta go over? First of all, this defense is not stopping anybody right now. They don't stop the run. They don't rush the passer. They don't cover intermediate. The best thing they've done is they haven't really gotten beat on a lot of deep passes like in
True.
the past. But this prevent style of defense isn't really working. The Ravens' best defense is their offense, and the offense staying on the field.
Mm-hmm. And we hadn't won time possession yet.
We ain't winning time of possession, and 4 Curry's not going to get it done. And the previous week against the Lions, Justice Hill had 29 snaps and 0 Curry. So you pretty much telling the defense, Justice Hill in the game, we passing the ball. You can't have a running back on your team that you're not going to get involved in the running game. Montgomery comes in the game for the Lions, he gets carries. Hunt comes in the game for KC, he gets carries. All 3 of their running backs touch the ball. 39 carries for Kansas City, and they're not even a strong running team. 19 for us. You think we're going to win a game like that? Like, the Ravens, since 2019, have led the league in rushing 5 out of 6 years. Since 2019, have led the league in rushing or been top 5 in the league every single year. This year, we rushing for under 100 yards, and without that 70-yard carry at the end of the game in garbage time, we would have been outrushed by Kansas City. We're not going to beat them like that. They have a better passing offense when they're healthy, and they have a stronger defense. We needed to stay on the field, sustain drives, and we need more short intermediate passes. We got to get the tight ends involved. We got to get the possession receivers involved too. I'm not saying DeAndre Hopkins get enough touches. I'm not saying him get enough reps. I like Tez Walker. I feel like he can be more involved in the game plan as well. I think that we got to try to win with our offense and by sustaining drives and keeping other quarterbacks off the field, because if they can get into any type of rhythm against our defense, we're not hitting quarterbacks. So they're going to be able to stand back there, go through progression 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to find the 4th man, sometimes the 5th man in the progression, because nobody can win a one-on-one matchup. And then the all-out blitz is not even getting home. We send 6, 7 guys, and they still got time to throw.
Right.
It's just not going to work the way that we're playing defense, and it's not complementary football. Like, if your defense is not able to get guys off the field, then your offense needs to keep their offense off of the field so they can't get a rhythm. And that's really what we're not doing. Neither side is helping the other side right now.
I think about this. When you send all out blitzes and you play soft zone behind those blitzes, and I don't mean 0, but you send in 5 or 6 and you got like 3 deep, 3 under, and you playing that's good. Quarterbacks gonna know where they hot routes at, and they just gonna, when they see you blitzing, they gonna drop it off for 3, 4, 5, 6 yards. So if you allow free releases and still blitzing, there's no opportunity for nobody to be successful. If you're gonna blitz like that, get in them folks' face. Worthy is 140 pounds. He may beat you deep, but you better beat his ass up at the line of scrimmage.
No,
the only physical receiver they got right now is Juju. And you can press Juju, and Juju ain't gonna run away from you. Worthy, the thread that'll run away from, and Thornton can run away from you. But both for Thornton and Worthy, little skinny guys, beat they butt up at the line of scrimmage. If they beat you once or twice, hey, that's a high percentage throw the deep ball. But don't get them free releases, free accesses, and they constantly paper cut you to death, which what they did. They used a short passing game like a run game.
Yeah, and they knew if they could keep us off of the field, we would abandon the run because that's what we do. Every time we play
Every
Kansas City,
time.
we abandon the run, and it's the same thing. We felt like the game got away from us. You allowed the game to get away from you. At the half, what were they up 10 points at the half? That's not a crazy deficit.
Right.
This offense can come back from a 10-point deficit, but not if you go out on the first drive of the second half and you let them go all the way down the field, score that touchdown. Now you're down 17, and now
You're
that
really
gives
panicking.
Monken. Monken is going to abandon the run if he gets down by 14 or more points. It's
Mhm.
been his MO since he's been here. He abandoned the run sometimes when we down 3 points, 7 points. You know, so why you got Derrick Henry back there? Why Keaton Mitchell can't draft? Why can't he dress? Because this is my problem with the whole Keaton Mitchell situation. You say Ali is playing because he's better on special teams. I haven't seen how he's better as a special teams returner at the very least.
But and this is me. He does more than Keaton on special teams. I ain't gonna say he better than Keaton. And you know, John love his special teams guy. That's why I Hummel on the team. He runs down on kickoff and kickoff return. That's the only difference. That's the only reason why he's in over Keaton, in my opinion, because he does more special teams. That's it.
He not better with the ball in his hands because Keaton Mitchell.
No, he definitely not.
I saw him average 8 yards a carry, but he can't get on the field. You're not even giving Justice Hill opportunities to touch the football other than screen passes.
Honestly, AD, you ain't giving Derrick Henry touches. 8.
8 touches. Derrick Henry said, I can't control who gets more snaps or who gets more opportunities. All I can do is the best I can when I get an opportunity. Derrick Henry has to touch the football. He's going to get stronger as the game goes. I'm not excusing the 3 fumbles he's had so far this season. That's uncharacteristic, and obviously he got to do better protecting the football. But when Derrick Henry had 1,900 yards last season, we went 12-5. You know, and right now we not on pace to go 12-5. We on pace to go about 4-13. So it can't get much worse than this. But if Cooper Rush is starting, like you said, for the next 2 or 3 games, then it very well could get worse than this because Lamar covers up a lot of warts on that offense. Rush is just a guy. He's a backup for a reason. And I don't know how we win with him if the defense not going to step up and make plays. And I'm just not seeing a defense that's healthy enough, engaged enough, physical enough, and wants it enough right now. They seem to be going through the motions. Hamilton got paid. He looked like a guy that got paid. Roquan got paid. He looked like a guy that got paid. Matabiki, I'm not going to say that about him because the neck injury, you know, I know
before the neck injury.
Well, Marlon looked injured because he running in quicksand right now. Them guys just running right by Marlo. They're looking for him. Where's 24 at? We throwing right at 24 every time.
So did you notice yesterday when Worthy ran past him, the very next play they tried to throw it deep again, and they had Nate over there, and Nate couldn't run past him. I mean, he couldn't run past Nate.
Yeah, because they switched Nate on him. I'm wondering the 4th down play against the Lions. Why is Nate not on him? On Amon-Ra?
I think Amon-Ra is not as fast, and with that physicality Amon-Ra has, he probably threw Nate little ass out the way. That's why I think Marlo was on him then. But you know, in that situation, you screwed because it's 4th and 1. You know they got a good run game. They've been running it down here on you anyway. He bit on the run and he tried to hold him, but even with holding him, all he needed was that 1 yard to end the clock. So I don't think Amon-Ra versus Nate's a good matchup. I think having Marlon on Amon-Ra was good, but somebody like Worthy that's pretty much just finesse and speed. Nate, that's you, Nate. That's all you, Nate. That's all you.
Well, we talk about what 4 first-round draft picks in that secondary.
5.
Oh, my fault. I can't tell right now.
Yep.
And it's not all on the secondary. The D line has not been getting anything done. Like I can't name one guy on that D line right now that's doing that job. And the linebackers not getting it done either. It's all 3 levels on the defense right now.
Agreed.
And you can't absolve Orr because the scheme is not getting guys free. You're not getting tackles for loss. You're not putting guys in 3rd and 13, 3rd and 14. That's when you see what type of creativity an offense has. when you make it difficult for them on third down. When you give guys 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, everything in the playbook is available to them. And
Mhm.
if you can't stop the run on 3rd and short, you're going to be on the field for 98-yard drives, 95-yard drives. Guys are taking 10 minutes on drives against us. Like they're literally holding the ball for almost the entire quarter. How can
Mhm.
your offense get into a rhythm when teams are taking the ball up and down the field on your defense?
It puts unnecessary pressure on your offense as well. I can remember just on like I said on my lower level, being on teams where I knew we really wasn't gonna stop nobody, and how much pressure it was to call the perfect play to score a touchdown every time because you knew the defense was gonna stop nobody, and you know you cannot mess up one drive or you're probably going to lose. That is tough for an entire offense from Todd Monken to Lamar to the receivers to the O line to the running back. When you know that they can't stop a nosebleed, and you got to be perfect in Denzel words, that's a lot of pressure, and it's tough to do because I mean you have no breathing room to for false starts, for drop balls, for missed passes, for fumbles. You have no room for error when you know your defense can't stop nobody. How many times did we stop them yesterday? Once, one punt,
They punted one
and
time the whole game and they missed the field goal.
yeah, that's it.
And
That's
they put
crazy.
37 points up in the game, and I feel like if they wanted 45, they could have got it. They wanted 48, they could have got it.
They could have
kind
got
of
whatever they
called the
want.
dogs off at the end.
True.
So,
Because that last 5 minutes went by so quick.
mhm.
They went by so quick. So I think they did call the dogs off.
Yeah, they were laughing on the sideline with about 10 minutes ago. Guys talking about what they doing after the game, what they going to go get to eat.
Do you blame them?
I don't blame them. The game was over, and this is a team that hadn't scored more than 21 points the whole season.
They had scored 60 points in 3 games. I don't know like what their top number was, but they was averaging 20 points.
They didn't put up 20 against Philly.
They had 20 at halftime.
They had 20 at halftime, 37 for the game, and like you said, like we said, they probably could have scored 45 to 50 points if they really wanted to. So,
agreed.
With all the resources put on this defense, it just makes you wonder, what was EDC thinking? Was he thinking that this was going to be a top 10, 15 unit? Because they're 32nd and everything right now. What they 32nd against the pass, 32nd against the run?
I was bamboozled. I thought we had the best roster in the NFL. I honestly did. I thought we did. I thought we had the best roster in the NFL. But
we knew that pass rush. We knew the pass rush was going to struggle unless one or two of the young guys stepped up.
And I thought they would.
You couldn't expect Van Noy at his advanced age to give you 12 sacks a season. He put up, I think, 12 last season. Oweh put up 10, 11.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Oweh would take the next step. He can't even stay on the field for half the snaps right now. So what's going on with Oweh?
It's not good.
What's going on with Ojabo? I guess they decided
never was good. Never was good. Should have picked every time somebody say Ojabo to me, first thing come to my mind is George Pickens. But AD, I got a couple people behind you, so I don't want them to wait too long. But I appreciate you for calling in and getting this thing started. So
no doubt.
Hey, don't be no stranger. Don't be no stranger.
I'll be here.
Okay.
All right, Coach.
Gotcha. All right, let's go to Cam real quick.
What's up, Coach?
What up, Cam? What's good with you?
Man, I'm more calm than yesterday. I'm more calm,
okay,
but
that's good.
But my main thing is I know the players, man, but a lot of it is coaching, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I keep going back to Peoples only had 9 snaps, Ted's only have 4. Justice outsnapped Derek. It's just come on, man. We can't be doing this, man. I know because Thailand is good at social teams. We want to give him a bone, but at critical situations, he cannot outsnap Tez and D-Hop.
Never.
He cannot be the X receiver on a 3rd and 1 running a go route. We gotta and that's on coaching, man. And I know Teflon John kind of threw Todd Monken under the bus, man. But at the end of the day, you're the head coach, and this has been going on before Todd Monken was even hired.
Right.
We went past happy under Roman.
Sure did.
So it's
Versus the Titans.
Man, at the end of the day, man, you're the head coach. So I mean, and then on defense, man, like as the other dude was saying, man, like we had you keep seeing Marlo keep getting cooked by Xavier, but then you never once thought in your mind, hey, well, we should put you should put Nate on him. It's just then
all the time on him.
Yeah, and then having people, and this is even bad because we are decimated at D tackle, and people still only had 9 snaps. Like I just don't understand what, like, it just makes zero sense, man. But like, and I do think Lamar is legit hurt, man, because he's been taking a beating. These
yeah,
like,
I do too now. I didn't think so yesterday,
man.
but I do now.
That adds up, man. Like, I mean,
that hit from Ed Oliver in the first game. That probably started it.
Yeah, that messed him up. And again, like Voorhees missed the block again.
Mm-hmm.
And I know people get good on 77, which is justifiable because even though those 2 plays kind of summed it up, but Voorhees is somehow worse than Follow.
Agreed.
It's just, and then again, like, oh, wait, I'm sorry for stuttering. I'm still kind of ticked off, but
it's all good.
What kind of upsets me was EDC as well, because all offseason, a lot of us, including myself, was really big on the trenches, especially after the Eagles dominated the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Trenches. And again, we went cute all offseason. And now the trenches are legit worse, or just as bad or worse than 2021.
The 2 guys we got don't either on IR or just don't be inactive, and then Fub just don't get snaps. Because we got 3. No, we got 4 trench dudes. We got 3 offensive linemen. Remember the other kid from LSU he chose to go somewhere else, and then you got Fub. So we drafted 3 linemen and Fub.
But the thing is, all in the late round though.
Yep.
Like I mean, like no free agents, all late rounders. In the third rounder, you knew he was hurt, but you still drafted him. So there's zero excuse for that. So you just went out saying, "Oh, it's fine," and now we're just reaping what we've sown, and then
which is crazy.
Well, I think we may have a chance to do good versus the Texans because there's not a lot of film out on Cooper Rush in this offense, man. But versus the Rams, we're getting blown out.
Cam, if we can win one of these 2 games, and without Lamar, because I don't think Lamar's gonna play. If we can win one of these 2 games without Lamar, I think
we have a chance versus the Texans.
We got a chance, yes. I think we got a chance. If we can win one of these 2 games, and Lamar come back healthy, and we figure out all what's going wrong in the first 6 or 8 weeks or whatever, and come back a different team after the break, we got a chance to sneak in there. And if you can play everybody know if you can get in and be playing your best ball in late December, January, anything can happen. Which is how we won the last Super Bowl. Yeah, we got in playing good ball, and anything can happen. Yeah, not saying that's gonna happen, but
But also, we do need to have a massive offensive. Even though defense is what really we should be focusing on, the offense. I just do not understand why we just keep going away from running the ball and the quick passing game. Because every time we do it, we just march straight down the field and either score a touchdown or score a field goal. Like and even yesterday, I think we only called 2 slants, and both of them worked, and then that was it. Like it's just like I just don't understand why we keep calling these developing routes, these long developing routes with Tylan Wallace. Or doing these 50-50 balls with Mark Andrews. It's just like I just don't understand one the personnel we're going with, and then 2 the play calls. Like, but they're not stupid, man. They know these guards are terrible. So why you keep calling these long developing routes when you've seen running the ball and these short quick passes are moving the ball down the field with ease? True. And I just don't. So I was thinking, like, even though I do think Teflon John is trying to scapegoat Monken, he kind of has a point. But also, at the end of the day, this is your offense because we've been doing this. So you
True.
you need to take accountability.
Agreed.
Move towards the quick passing game and the running the ball, and we are moving. We are marching down the field. I just do not understand why we just keep going away from that, especially with this piss poor line. We Mar having to constantly take 10-step drops, be 20 yards back on the field because he's immediately getting pressured.
Yep.
So to counteract that, do short routes, do blitz beaters, and every time we do that, we move the ball down the field, and we just keep going away from that. It makes zero sense. Like,
Nah.
but
That's why I don't think it's. I mean, I think Monken has something to do with it, but at any point in time, all John got to do was pull that thing down and say, "Hey, run the ball," or say, "Hey, quick passing game," or he ain't got to call the play.
Yeah,
just say what you want. You ain't got to know the play name or the ZB35, whatever the damn play is. Just
you're the head coach. Do your job.
Short pass game. Get D hop in.
Yeah.
Hey, put Keaton, whatever. He ain't got to say much. He got the final. He got the final pen.
Yeah,
so
you're
anything that happens, right? You are the head coach. If whatever happens, it's still on you, despite who made the play call or who didn't. Whatever, all of it still fall on you. But Cam, I got two guys behind you. I don't want them to keep waiting. And I
never put Mike Green on middle linebacker ever again. Please God, please God, do not do that.
And I went looking for that this morning because of what you said.
It was in the fourth quarter.
I got you. I ain't got to the fourth quarter yet on the all 22. I'm in the third, but I appreciate you, Cam.
You're welcome, Coach. Thank you.
All right, next up, my man Jared. What's good, Jared?
I'm doing all right, man. Like on the last show, man, I knew this was gonna happen because when you always try to have quick fixes and not attacking the problem, this is gonna happen. And only shining light about this is hopefully we get John up out of here.
We hope.
Everything that John touched, I don't give a and I like Zach R. Get him up out of here. EDC. If you went to dinner with him, you said hey to him across the street. I don't give a damn. Get him up out of here.
Get him out of there.
Get him out of here, man.
If you saw him looking down the street, get him up out of here.
For real, because at this point, it's obvious. Yeah, people, Lamar haven't been playing well, but all the Lamar haters and of course they're going to take this opportunity to pile up on him.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really know ball and you paying attention, like how this roster was structured was some BS. Now the main starters, who wasn't playing good on the defense, is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar hurt because that offensive line being trash. Offensive guard play has been
right behind
atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
And then Daniel Falade, which John Harbaugh knew since he was in high school at IMG. He recruited this young man, knowing he had slow feet at Minnesota.
Yeah,
he was just big.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't work out at right tackle, but you're gonna slide him on the inside at guard.
Where you got him pulling more.
Come on, man. I think I volunteer you, Coach Coach Evans, to be the new head coach. Go and take that job from that pseudo intelligent thing over there.
The ceiling's so low around this joint, boy. The politics in high school football is crazy. So I know the politics in the pro is off the chain.
I'm sure
it's rough. It's rough. You got to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that is gonna back you. To even be a scout.
Yeah.
So that's why they got that family thing up there. They all in one accord. They buddy with everybody, and it's just at some point you can't work with family. And no matter even though I know they ain't for real family.
That's true.
But at some point you can't work with family, and that's the way it is.
Somebody should in that locker room, they should say, who got it better than us? Everybody.
At this point, everybody, because we the number 32 ranked defense. So everybody do have it better than us. We last.
Yeah, man. But to wrap it up, for the O line, even how inconsistent it's been, all they need to do is fix the guard play, and it can be a little bit better.
Yeah.
That's all they need to do.
If you fall and create a pile, that's better.
Yeah. In the D line, man, it don't make no sense how we've already picked apart the O line with that defensive line. How they didn't reconstruct that, make sure that the depth is solid for that D line is all on the front office.
Right.
Ridiculous. It don't make no sense, man. Yeah, it's time for him to go. Anyone who's trying to blame anyone else than John Harbaugh in the front office, even EDC, you're blind.
Right. I agree.
Naive.
This is, I mean, you can't at this point, and the emotion and the mad and the we are immune to it at this point. We are immune to it. There's no need even like getting super PO because don't much change. Don't much change.
Yeah. Yeah, man, but everybody's tired, but I knew this was going to happen. Especially with this ball club last year.
Mm-hmm.
All you had to do was continue to run the damn ball.
Yep.
Even with the Lamar mistakes he was making, he threw an interception and Mark Andrews fumble. All you had to do was keep running the ball to that monster Henry.
Yep. A demon back there, and we give him 8 carries, man.
Can't get right, boss.
8.
Can't get right, boss.
It's wild.
Can't get right. It's wild. But thank you for having a platform for everybody to vent, Coach, man. You be blessed, man.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Jared. All right, that's Jared right there. Let me get Jared. Oh, all right. So, unpopular thing that I'm about to say right here, because we didn't have anybody for a long time, and I let AD go for a long time because there was nobody behind him. We are now to the point where I got to put the 5 minutes on. So everybody that's coming up after this, you got 5 minutes to say what you got to say. And then we got to go on to the next, because I know it's about 4 or 5 more people behind this next person. I see 3 right here. So let me get my timer up. He might need 5 minutes because he'll keep going. We know how he do. And if y'all already know who I'm talking about. don't be grinning over there. You already know who I'm talking about. What's good, man?
Have you ever been so mad that I'm not even angry? I'm not even mad. You ever had that anger where it's just past the level of anger? It's just another day, another power, Shout out to the Ravens, you know what I'm saying? # Ben Cleveland, Because I have a dream that one day that Ben Cleveland will start upon the mountaintop at right guard. I have a dream, ladies and gentlemen, that will come together as one to fire Harbaugh. I have a dream, ladies and gentlemen, that we will pawn the mountaintops of miles upon miles and fire Zach off from ever leading the defense on this team. I have a dream, ladies and gentlemen, that Rave Kingdom will ponder upon this video call, and everyone will understand that Ben Cleveland is our savior.
That is crazy. He is not the savior.
Listen.
Well, he might be better than what we throw out there.
Man, look, man, I'm not going to take up too much time because, like I said, I did my anger. I did my yelling. I did... I broke another TV. I had to spend some money to get another TV. I've already tried it all. I tried # Ben Cleveland. I created a whole montage of a group of people that spam # Ben Cleveland.
You got blocked.
I did a lot of things. I did a lot of things. I went viral a couple times on TikTok and all kinds of stuff. People using falala. You know, people using my word now and stuff. So it's cool, but I just want to say that coaching staff has to be fired, coach. And I think Lamar's not hurt. I mean, he's hurt because he took body damage, of course. But I think, like, can he be on that football field like tomorrow? Yeah, I think he can. I think, especially looking at that little rubber band and gloves, whatever he did on his knee. Come on now. Come on now. Let's cut it out now.
Hey, now they say that was a like the trainer did that, but when I first looked at it looked like he had a headband holding a towel on his leg at first.
Right, come on now. Come on, man. We know
maybe it
what
was a
give
heating
up
pad.
is.
Maybe it was a heating pad.
Yeah. It was an icy hot. Right. Come on, coach. But no, I appreciate you, coach. Thank y'all for raising fuck. I appreciate you, coach, for letting me on, man. Always a pleasure being here, man.
Appreciate you, Ray. Appreciate you. All right, next up. Oh, it was a heating pad. What up, Jalen? What's good?
What's going on, Coach? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine. All
right, appreciate you letting me up. Can things get fixed? No.
Okay. It's just that simple.
No. That things cannot get fixed. I mean, we've seen these issues multitudes of times, right? Like in terms of the defense, I thought we were overrated last year. I thought we had a run of teams that we were playing that made our defense look good, because when we played the upper echelon teams, especially defensively, we weren't able to go out there and get stops. So this isn't really that surprising to me. I feel like we've just been saying the same things with the coaching, and it feels like tiring to keep regurgitating the same stuff, but we don't look prepared. We've seen Spags for how many times? We know he's going to bring pressure. Why don't we have a plan for pressure? It seems to me when I'm watching on film, post-snap with the offensive line in terms of stunts and picking up blitzes, they seem unprepared to see what's going to go and happen. And defensively, this is my thing, is because people talk about the talent, players playing, losing Mike McDonald. There's something, and this is how come I've always said it's coaching. There's something where guys are blowing coverages and not knowing where they need to be. On the second level of our defense, doesn't matter if it's Rowe, Teddy, Trenton, no one on the second level knows what the hell they're doing.
Right. They don't have a clue. They
don't have a clue. And that was my problem last year when people were wondering, like, what the hell happened to Marcus Williams? I was like, I don't believe players, unless there's injuries, just get that bad overnight. People have to go out there and play. But Roquan's had it. I can get on Roquan, and I think he comes in overweight, and I can get on him, but I don't have too much time for that. But I know for a fact that the second level of the defense can't be that bad.
Right.
It makes zero sense. And in terms of like when we play in these big games, man, I'm like, because people talk about the talent of this team, I'm like, if the quarterback needs to play perfect, because Lamar didn't play a good game. There were some dudes open I saw. He missed them. But if he needs to play a perfect game for us to win, then we're not a good team.
Exactly.
Because I always, whenever he turns the ball over, I'm ecstatic. I'm like, who's going to make a play on defense now? Because I know when who's
going to go get it back?
Exactly. Because I know when we're playing, because that's one of the biggest lies being told, and when we're talking about this sport, is it's just one side has to play perfect ball. No, the other side has to go pick them up. You know what I mean? The other side has to go out there and pick them up. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I even really want Lamar to play, because I know when he's healthy, we're gonna get 8-9 wins. You know what I mean? We're gonna get 8-9 wins. And I'm in the conundrum right now of, do I really want him healthy? Because I want us to really be so bad, because I feel like that's the only way we get this dude out of here. That's the only way I feel. So I don't know if you see anything that gives you some type of hope on film, but I don't see it. I just don't see it.
Agreed. I haven't got to hope. My only hope is that these young guys will learn. That's all I can get out of it right now. Because even before all these injuries just mounted up, you had a staff on defense. You had Mike Green, Aeneas Peoples, Malachi Starks, and you had.
And if I see one more
four
snap,
rookies
Coach, sorry
out
to cut you off. If I see one more snap of Mike Green at off-ball linebacker, I'm not gonna watch this team no more. I won't watch this team no more. I can't do it. I can't do that. I can't do it no more, Coach. If I don't see us match personnel one more time, I'm done. I got better things. I watch my nose.
What's what's up with Saturday?
Oh, I'm gonna be there. Oh, Coach, I'm a. Oh
Ooh.
no. Oh.
Ooh.
Hey, Coach, I gotta go run here because I gotta head to work. But
Okay.
appreciate you letting me on.
And no problem. No, hey, that's time. It's like 15 seconds, so it's right on time. I appreciate you. And we'll see what happens Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one. I got two more. Two more. Dre, what's good?
Hey, what's up, Coach? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine. How you doing?
All right, sir. I'm doing well, sir. I'm doing well. First, I got to say thank you so much for this community. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller, so I really appreciate this, man.
Appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, man. All right, so couple things. I wrote them down so I won't forget. And I know I got 5 minutes.
That's what I do too.
Awesome. So after the Lions game, real talk, I asked myself, who is this team going to beat? Honestly, after that Lions game and how we were losing in the trenches, I was like, I don't know about Kansas City. And so when the results came in, I wasn't shocked at the loss, but I was shocked at the how.
Yes.
You know, and it's always like, it's not that you lose, it's always how you lose.
Exactly. I
And
agree.
I know you preach the same thing. So that's what had me concerned. And so I don't know. And looking at the defense, I think your previous caller mentioned this before, was it really Williams? Was it really Williams last season? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so, you know, moving on. So Williams, Keaton Mitchell, why is he a healthy scratch again? Now, could he be trade bait? Could he be trade bait?
I wouldn't trade. I don't know. I wouldn't trade him, but he ain't playing. So I feel like I understand why he's not on the field, but I do want him on the field. So I'm in a kind of conundrum on that because we ain't even giving Derek touches though. So how can Keaton get
100%.
one? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just a messed up situation.
Yeah, totally. You know, and it's just like, what do we do? Where do we go from here? Like, and I know we've been beating the Ben Cleveland drum for like 2 seasons now. It's like he's not going to see the field in a starting capacity. He's just not.
No, unless somebody get hurt. Other than that, it's done for Ben. Emory Jones is he look like he might be seasoned or whatever, but putting a rookie in probably ain't gonna help. Carson got potential, but again, rookie as well. So I don't want Lamar behind them 2 guys yet. They need a little bit more seasoning. And the guys we got out there that got seasoning got bland seasoning on them.
So that's the thing. So I guess my last point is, I think Mike Macdonald was a massive loss. And at the time of his departure, I don't think we understood what that meant when he left the organization.
Yep.
And I feel like we don't know what's happening behind the scenes either, Coach. Like,
right.
Maybe they're like, hey, you know, Mike, we want you to be the successor. You know, we're gonna have you be like, you know, the EDC, like, because EDC was under Ozzie for a number of years. We don't know. And maybe he just wanted to go his own way. Who knows, right? But I don't know. I just feel like that was a massive loss, and I feel like I just don't think we should let him leave. Let him go through the doors. But you know, it is what it is.
Domino effect. Mike leaves, which ain't good. You have 2 guys that could potentially be DCs that leave after you hired Zach. So that you basically lost 4 coaches. You lost your defensive coordinator, you lost your DB coach, you lost your D-line coach, and you lost your linebacker coach. You basically lost your entire defensive staff with the, everybody got assistants, but you lost pretty much everything up front. Oh, well, defensively, I'm sorry. And you had to replace it all, and it just ain't worked out because I think them hiring Zach, P.O., Weaver, and Denard, and that's why they like, forget this, I'm gone. But both of them got DC jobs, so you can't blame them for that. But
100%.
Domino effect.
Yeah, 100%. So
that team that had the first number one in turnovers, number one in whatever we was that year, we won a Triple Crown. That team got dismantled.
Yeah,
I know people hate. I know people hate my boy. I know they do, but he was integral in that defense, and I'm talking about PQ. PQ could blitz and do these different stunts with the defensive lineman, and Rowe can't do it. Yeah. Rowe can't do it. Now PQ had his flaws, but losing all them coaches plus PQ plus Ardarius, it's I don't know. It's go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm good. What's my timer at? I didn't start my time. What's my timer at?
You got 30 seconds.
All right. So last question before I head out, man. Like, where do we go from here, man? Because like it's the trend. You know what I'm saying, Coach? Like where we are is where we are, but it's the trend that has me super concerned, man. So like, where do we go from here?
You said it earlier. You hit the nail on the head earlier, in my opinion. It's not losing these games, like because we all knew we had a tough stretch coming out the gate. It's how we're losing these games. For Detroit to just run it down your throat, for KC to just nickel and dime you to death, for your defense to be 32 again. Like if we were 1-3 and these were hard fought games and we lost them, that'd be a whole different story. But we getting BTA 2 weeks in a row. And if Cleveland had any kind of competent offense, we might be 0-4.
100%.
So
yeah, man. So I don't know. On to Texans, I guess, and
and pray.
I don't know. Yeah,
pray that we can get something.
Yeah,
but I appreciate you, Dre, man. That's a great call. And again, don't be a stranger when we do these call-ins, because I love the great conversation to see views from a different perspective. So I appreciate you.
Oh, for sure, man. I'll try and hop on the next time, man.
Okay. Thank you much.
All right, sir.
All right.
Take care.
We got one more. All right. I appreciate you waiting. But Nino Harbs, we got you up now. I got an extra now, so hope you pick up. I got one extra that I wasn't gonna put up because of the time frame.
Yo,
did he make it? Oh, there we go. I was just about to put y'all. Go ahead.
my bad. Oh no, I'm doing good, Coach. Just making sure you know my.
Shit. Oh, I know who this is.
Hey, I'm just saying, just had trial today. You know what I'm talking about? You had the media trying to come after you, but no, I made sure that my fall guys took the fall. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I felt. How when John was talking at the podium, Nino, that man is definitely swear to God, Nino Horace, bro.
If I'm going down, you going down with me.
I swear to God, bro. But man, how you doing today, though, Coach?
I feel better, man. The day started off bad. Just watching that stuff and processing, processing the film, and then to hear some of him say some of the things he said, I'm like, bro, I know you can't give away your game plan, but come on, dog. We ain't us fans and staying stupid. But what I did catch was, and I tweeted this earlier. Remember, John was like, "Hey, all y'all go to the end of the bar and basically shut up." And I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what he said. But now, if you notice in all his comments, I know the fans don't expect this, and the fans this, and I hope the fans understand this, and the fans. No, just 18 months ago, you was telling us to go sit at the end of the bar and shut up.
And Big Dog, the fact that when it was I think Jameson asked the question. And he was like, "Hey, well, y'all been a part of this. Hell, even the fan base, we all experienced this before. Now we all want a big old family. That's crazy."
That's the exact comment that made me think about it. What you just said. That's the exact comment.
Exactly, man. I don't know. I don't know. We know where we are, man. It just blows my mind about the whole scenario when it comes to this team. I'm not shocked. I had a good weekend. I had a good Sunday. I went fishing with my dad. I knew we was gonna catch an L. I just didn't know. I didn't know how we was gonna catch the L though. It's just but I knew we was gonna catch it. But
Mhm.
god damn, the way we caught that though, like bro, I ain't never seen a dejected team like that ever in my life in Raven history. Even
Yeah.
the time that we lost to the Denver Broncos, and not the time we lost by 7 touchdowns, but the time that we end up winning the Super Bowl, we played them again. I don't know if you remember that game, pick six, Flacco, whatever. The game
Mhm.
was just straight up horrible. It was a straight BTA type of game, But it just I never seen like it literally looked like they lost at halftime, like they just gave up, just
Yeah.
straight up on. But yeah, hey man. But other than that, man, Coach, I know we was seeing a different point of view when it comes to the Keaton, but my whole point about the Keaton Mitchell thing, it wasn't
Mhm.
about really him, just making him as a difference maker. But it basically to that game yesterday proved my exact point where it's like, why in the world Tylan Wallace is out snapping our number one receivers? Like literally, either he's out snapping Bateman this week, he out snapped D Hop. I don't know if anybody ever caught that.
Yeah, we
Like,
mentioned it earlier. It's like I don't
okay,
like Cam said it. We were in whatever personnel we was. We had one receiver on the field,
right.
and the one receiver was Tylan Wallace.
Yeah. And this goes back, and I'm saying it all connects to my point of view of where even in the press conference, talking about, well, we're just super predictable with play calling and their personnel. And I feel like every time Tylan Wallace is on the field, what in your eyes, coach, what do you think is coming with Tylan on the field?
Runs.
So that's what my whole
Runs.
point is.
Even
Like,
though he caught a touchdown pass, I'm gonna play the percentages, and it's gonna be a run.
exactly. So that's my whole point of view when it comes to like. That's why I just think the whole Keaton Mitchell shit is like excuse my language. Whoa. Excuse me. But I think
we ain't in the GC today.
okay, good. All right, we good. But that just goes back to my point. It's bigger than Keaton Mitchell. It's just the fact that you have all these weapons, and
Mhm.
you mean to tell me you can't be creative enough to find we're literally watching Kansas City spread the ball to everybody.
Yep.
I heard if you won a raffle ticket, you can catch a ball out of that game. Like it got to that point. It's work. That's what really bothers me about this team. It's like I'm not trying to crap on I'm not trying to crap on Todd Monken, but I
Mhm.
think we was like we got out of that bad relationship with Greg that we just wanted to, like we thought Todd was something super special, but in all reality, I'm just keeping it real. It just felt like he's just we just mediocre success. We just got superstar players that
Mhm.
just makes everything look great, but in all reality, we're almost in the same situation. Like it's just my point of view. I ain't trying
I
to take
agree.
up too much of the time, coach, but that's how I feel about this. Just the overall, offense. I'm not
Mhm.
even, we had our fun making fun at the guards. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Right.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Where we at. Perfect time.
Right on time. Hey, I
Yes, sir. Hey,
appreciate you,
but
G man. Always great
hey,
to conversate. Go ahead.
anytime, coach. Hey, go Canes. That's all we can rely on,
Oh,
baby.
most definitely, most definitely. That's what we got. That's what we got the roof for now.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. With that being said, man, I told y'all Nino Harbs was our last one. So I appreciate everybody for calling in that got a chance to get in. Again, so the plan is going forward. The plan going forward is Sunday after the games to have the actual telephone call-in show, and then Mondays at 6 or 6-ish is to have the visual call-in show, just in case some people can't get in, because I'm trying to do like an hour for both shows, because I don't want one show to be 3 hours and others and not to have other shows. So that's why I'm kind of breaking it up like that, because we have hit our hour for the day. So it was good that I kind of cut it off at that time. And so with that being said, man, I'm going to I guess I'll go watch a little football and get something to eat. And you guys can tune in to the Purple Rain podcast. Sutton and Alex should be live right now. Sutton had a good little show going on earlier, talking about the breakdown of the press conference. I don't know what they're talking about now, but I'm sure they're on there chit chatting. So if you go to Sutton and Alex's show, it's Purple Rain podcast. When you get to the chat box, let them know Coach sent you. And I'm gonna be watching to see if y'all do it. The teacher and me coming back out. I'm gonna be watching to see if y'all go in there and say Coach sent me. So we just hit 100 likes. So let me give y'all them points. Let me give y'all them points. I appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. We got one more day to get to your point total. 100. And matter of fact, just cause we had a good day today, I'm gonna give everybody 250 as well. So With that being said, you just got 350 points. I appreciate y'all, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow for the roundup. Peace and love, y'all.